Now, increasingly, this is a divided nation. Fewer and fewer things bind us together. But if there's one thing most Americans can still agree on, it's that it's time for the Clinton dynasty to sunset, finally. That, of course, is probably not going to happen. Last year, Chelsea Clinton said she didn't want to run for office. Nobody believed her, and it turns out all of us were right. Now she says she is, quote, a definite maybe to run for office. What does that mean for the rest of us? Mark Steyn rejoins us with his view. Do you think she's going to do it, Mark, and for what office and under what pretext?
Well, I think we can all agree, Tucker, as you were talking about with Ann a couple of minutes ago, that the real message of the 2016 election is that Americans want a permanent, hereditary political class drawn from the same 3 or 4 families. And 25 years of the Clintons isn't enough. If you go and see a Bill Clinton speech where he's getting a 7-figure sum from a couple of Saudi princes to give a speech on diarrhea in Africa, the cheers at the end of that speech from the Saudi princes are 25 more years are rocking the room. So if it's not Chelsea, Andrew Cuomo, who says America's never been great because not enough Cuomos are in public life, or Patrick Joseph Shriver Lawford Kennedy VII, if it's not one of those, to say, I dream, Tucker, that one day the Tudors and Stuarts will get together and George P. Bush will marry Chelsea and unite forever the house of Clinton, Bush, Rodham, Saxe-Coburg, Gotha, and we can all live as one.
You're just jealous because you never worked at McKinsey or went to Stanford, or, you know, Chelsea was like a high-level hedge fund person for a couple months.
Yeah, and then she said she went to the Clinton Foundation because she realized that money wasn't important to her. That's easy to say when you're giving 7-figure speeches about diarrhea in Africa.
I think she was living in literally the widest apartment in New York City, valued at $10 million when she said she didn't care about money. Unbelievable. What a great memory you have. Mark Steyn, great to see you, as always. Thank you.
Thanks, Tucker.
Sadly, it's over. We could go on forever, but we're time limited. Tune in tomorrow night to the show that's the sworn enemy of lying, pomposity, smugness, and groupthink, all of which are in overabundance. They want to automate everything, including the way you think. Don't let them. Have a great evening in spite of all that. Sean Hannity is up next. We're going to turn it over to him 3 seconds early.